I want to give a lot of credit to the NFL. There are a lot of people out there, sometimes you're listening to one of them, who rip on the NFL over the decisions that they make, who enjoy criticizing Roger Goodell, who enjoy ripping the NFL for being out of touch on occasion. But I have to tell you, the NFL being able to finish 100% of their season this year is one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of the National Football League. Because you guys know that I am as zealous of an advocate to play games as there possibly is anywhere out there. I wanted to play as many sports, whether it's high school football, whether it's high school track and field, whether it's my own 10-year-olds basketball or football or soccer leagues like my kids all play in. I wanted as many different sports leagues going on as possible. But I got to tell you, when the season started off in the NFL, I thought it was a crazy optimistic goal to play all 16 games, and I thought there was no way possible that they were going to be able to do it in 17 weeks. I'm telling you right now, I hope that Roger Goodell, as soon as that last game kicked off, kicked back with his drink of choice, got a cigar, put his feet up, and said, "We did it." And I hope he enjoyed that cigar if he smokes cigars. I hope he enjoyed that drink if he has a drink of choice. Because I got to tell you, players, coaches, league officials, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, to get all 16 games for all 32 teams in 17 weeks on schedule is one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of the NFL. And to do it without being in a bubble, without requiring all of the different NFL teams to give up their normal lives, every NFL player got to spend the season with their wife, with their kids, at home by themselves if they're a single guy, with all of their football buddies. And they now have finished the season, the regular season. 18 teams are done with everything. They can ride off into the sunset. They can all go take their vacations. They don't have to worry about being tested again for COVID in order to play a football game. 14 teams are advancing to the playoffs. And we got 3 games on Saturday, and we got 3 games on Sunday, and I cannot wait to watch these games because the AFC is stacked. The NFC, who knows what might end up happening, and I'm sure that there are going to be some COVID-related issues for these teams going forward, just like there have been all season. But to be in a position where we are rolling into the postseason, and we've got 6 games this weekend, and then 4 games the next weekend, and then 2, and then a week off, and you've got the Super Bowl. We have almost got the entire season completed, and it is an amazing accomplishment. Major League Baseball wasn't able to play anywhere near the full season. The NBA wasn't able to play anywhere near the full season last year, and they're not able to play the full season this year. Same thing with hockey. The NFL said, we're going to keep our calendar the exact same. And you know what? They did it. They had the NFL draft, which they managed to do. They had free agency, which they managed to do. And now they have managed to play the entirety of the NFL season, and they've done it without missing a game or without a single player or coach having a serious health consequence, and without any super spreader events or any kind of outbreaks attached to fans in stadiums anywhere. It's one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of the NFL. Roger Goodell deserves a lot of praise. So do the players, so do the coaches, so do all the league officials. This is phenomenal. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the postseason.